Hello everyone, Godson here, back doing another video for you today. So today we're back and playing Last Oasis again, or more Last Oasis as you want to say. I had wingsuited up here, and I saw this, like, abandoned base, and I was like, hey guys, this is an abandoned base, let's go ahead and hit it. So, Air, Breezy, and everyone ended up, opening these chests up on top. I went down to get the mollusk here in a little bit. And basically, we popped it open. It had an advanced fiber working station and a few other stations. The advanced fiber working station was the best because we broke it and we got nomad cloth and something else out of it. I think it was earth wax, I can't remember. But definitely worth the raid because we actually got some pretty nice stuff out of it. I don't know if it was abandoned or not, or if it was just like left here for something. But like the dude had his chests on top of his house, which I don't really understand. I mean, I guess if you're making them as like drop-off chests or something, I don't really know. Air was about to drop a weapon here to break into those. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward a bit because I'm doing a voiceover so that you guys can see the actual stuff that happened. So at this point, I was taking the wingsuit down to get my mollusk so that we could actually knock those walls down, or at least a roof or something, so we could actually get inside and break it open. So I came down here to my walker, my mollusk, which is on the right here, and about that same time, Solstice said that he was having issues because he needed to drop off his inventory or something because he was going to get the war stiletto, which was on a different map. So we had to wait on him to actually get the fire arrows because I could only make, I think, like 2 or 3 or something like that. We were like 1 short, or I think we actually got it, but we let him shoot one into it anyway, just because. So, yeah, once I finally finished this, I go up top, and to the right here, there's a guy named, what was his name? Titan. And Titan was on a toboggan. And I wanted him to move, so I was like, hey man, can you move so I can get by you? Which didn't go very well, because I couldn't go where I was trying to go anyway. So Titan is up here on this toboggan that you'll see on the left-hand side, with the flags, the huge, gigantic flags. So I was trying to see if he would move for me, and he did. And then I got by, and I realized that I actually couldn't make it on the right-hand side, so what I kind of ended up doing was just rolling it back down the hill, and going up and the long way around, more or less. And yeah, I'll show you that now. And this was basically when I realized that I wouldn't be able to, get around anywhere. I couldn't make it up that because my thing weighs like 3,000, 3,000, what is the weight measurement? I always say pounds, but I think it's like tons or something. No, it can't be tons because, yeah, it can't be tons. My math is dumb. Anyways, yeah, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to get around this, but obviously it's gonna fail because it's too steep. And then I ended up rolling downhill, and then, grappled to it, saved it, which was actually really cool because it didn't take any damage whatsoever. Basically, then I just went back up, and I went the long way around, back up to where the guys were. finally made it to Breezy and Air. Once I got here, I ended up looking at my inventory and I started working on crafting the fire arrows. The reason I stopped earlier for those palm leaves was actually because I wanted to crush them and make earth wax, because you have to have that for fire arrows. That and the fiber weave. So I went ahead and I made some of those, and we basically ripped this dude's freaking base open, man. It was actually really, really cool. Like, dude, if you're watching this, sorry, man, but you, like, left it out in the open like that. So, like, at least hide it behind a rock or something, or have people guarding it, or Rupus links, or anything like that, man. Come on. Anyways, it's darkness, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed up again. And I'm back. Also, there's a chest over here that they put on the ground with all of our spoils from the chest up top. So I went ahead and loaded all of that stuff. I put it on the mollusks so that we could actually, get away if we needed to. Had to put some stuff in some of these bottom storage chests on the mollusk. I had the storage though, so I wasn't too worried about it. I basically took everything out of this, and we did remember to destroy or dismantle this chest after we were done with the raid, so they didn't know that we were here. Obviously, if you're watching this, you know we were here, but anyways, like, they can't point to us and be like, oh, these guys were here and they left evidence. Which, I mean, would be kind of funny. Anyway, I got up top with them and I started talking about fire arrows and popping the thing open. And we basically decided that we wanted to go in through the roof. So after I set everything up, I basically put the mollusk in the firing angle, I guess? I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. And we broke open the roof. So I'll go ahead and fast forward to that now, so you guys can see it. It's pretty awesome. I actually almost forgot that I tried shooting this thing with the catapult. It was I had to line it up right, because like the catapult has such a range, and I think I had to move the walker like 4 or 5 times, dude. It was really annoying. It didn't do any damage, but I mean it was still like hella cool. So I did enjoy shooting it with the catapult, even though it didn't do any damage. After I shot it with the catapult, though, basically we just got back to business and tried to open it with the fire arrows with the harpoon on the front of my ship. Yeah, see, I had to move up a few times, and I finally got it and I shot, but yeah, it didn't do any damage, which is kind of lame. I mean, it's still pretty cool to get to shoot a catapult, though. Like, come on. I shot here soon. I think was it this time? I can't remember. Yeah, I think I loaded and then shot this. Didn't do any damage, which is kind of meh, honestly. Because, like, you'd think a catapult would do something to it. I mean, just throwing a giant boulder, but apparently not. It's not like it's made out of a stone structure or something. It's only wood, and you're tossing this, like, honking stone, so it's like, I don't know, just kind of underwhelming for catapult. I mean, sure, it can kill people and stuff like that. That's great, fantastic, and everything, but it still couldn't do anything, which was kind of depressing. These guys got up there and they were like, oh yeah, it didn't do any damage. And I was like, well, that sucks. So I think I shot... Yeah, I think I went down here and I actually loaded up my ballista with the fire arrows, and I basically just kind of got somewhere set up and shot a few into the roof about where the center front one is the one that I shot. At this point, I was telling Air, hey man, the arrows are in this chest, and he put a few into the roof as well. We both shot. You can see him line it up here in a few seconds. He's going up, he's loading it. And yeah, sure enough, that center one that I was talking about earlier is the one we pegged. And it took a little bit to actually get it to open, but I mean, still, it was pretty badass. And then I'll show you inside the loot after I shoot, because obviously I need to include me shooting as well. Like, come on. um, he left me one fire arrow, but I think he shot like two of them. And obviously I got it like dead on. I'm actually pretty good with the ballista, surprisingly. But yeah, then we basically just got to wait for it to actually open. So I moved closer, obviously, because, defense. My ship is the only one that we have here. I mean, I guess we could wingsuit away, but I mean, meh. And now, just a few moments away from it actually opening, and once it opens, we basically just go in and just start whacking everything that we can, just destroying and breaking and opening everything. Uh, Obviously that roof right there doesn't matter, but this thing right here, man, I've never seen one. This was my first time seeing an advanced woodworking station. I was like, oh my god, dude, this thing's freaking huge. But yeah, it actually looks really, really cool. Like look at them all just go. Look at that, look at that. That is just so cool. And they opened that, didn't have anything in it, but we still broke it because we got materials back, obviously. So we broke literally everything in here. We got materials. We got everything, dude. I mean, everything out of here. Like, this dude didn't have anything left by the time we got done with them. Oh yeah, I forgot. It drops whatever was in there on the roof. I totally forgot that was actually a thing. But I took those and I locked those up. They're in my mollusk, or not my mollusk, my spider that's off map all the time now. But yeah, Aaron and I just literally just decided to whack the living crap out of this thing and just see if there was anything in it. And I don't remember. I don't have this thing unlocked. I don't remember how many tablets it is, but we basically broke it anyway because I ended up getting nomad cloth and some earthwax out of it, and honestly I think that makes it worth it. But yeah, we literally just whacked everything in here and just cleaned it out, so that was actually a really nice haul. Um, it was like, so yeah, nomad cloth cattails and earthwax right there, and they just opened all of these water bottles, all of these campfires, and yeah, we cleaned it out. They didn't have anything in the basement. It was all second floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up and just show you guys stuff, I guess, so you can see it. So at this point, we had basically grabbed like everything that we wanted or needed. Just about to leave, and of course, the final piece of resistance on this video. I accidentally drove. Well, I drove it off the cliff on purpose, but I accidentally got stuck against a rock. And I had the safe log, auto safe log. As always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Push that thumbs up button. Also consider subscribing and ring the notification bell icon. It does help. If you don't like the video, go ahead and dislike it. But instead of just disliking it, comment on suggestions, ideas, questions, concerns, things like that down below in the comments. I do read all your comments all the time. It might not be immediately, but I do try to read them as soon as I can and reply when I get the chance as well. It might be next day or like 2 days later, but I do try to read all of them. So don't think I'm just ignoring them if you comment or something, because I'm not. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.